I'm going to share the life of Sir Rizal. Why is he called a hero? Jose Rizal is identified as a hero of revolution. He fought for freedom in the accidentally silent but powerful way. He expressed his love for the Philippines through his novels and writings. The center on ending colonialism and liberating Filipino minds to contribute to creating the Filipino nations. He is one of the most revered figure in the Philippine history. He was a multifaceted intellectual and a political activist, best known for his political writing that inspired the Philippine Revolution. The great volume of Rizal's life work was committed to this end, particularly the more influential ones, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. His essay vilified not the Catholic religion, but the friars, the main agents of injustice in the Philippine society. It is understandable, therefore, that any piece of writing from Rizal that recounts everything he wrote against the friars and the Catholic Church in the Philippines could deal heavy damage to his image as a prominent Filipino revolutionary.
The Rizal Retract. Such document probably exists allegedly designed by Rizal a few hours before his execution. This document refers to as a instruction, declares Rizal's belief in the Catholic faith and instructs everything he wrote against her. Rizal's instruction is CM on 18 May. I declared my 1995, think myself a Catholic and his religion. I was born, educated, and I wish to live and die. I was struck with all my heart, believe in my words, word, and publication, and the cosmic towards my character as son of the Catholic Church. I believe and I confess whatever she teaches, and I submit whatever she demands. I have implemented I implement the Monsignor as the enemy which one church as a society prohibited by the church to decision. Take me as superior ecclesiastical authority make public this spontaneous verification of mine in order to repent. Scandal with my acts may have no cause to the defense of that God and people that may render me. Manila 29 December 1996.
There are four iterations of the text of this retraction. 1. The first was published in La Voz Española and Diario de Manila on the day of the execution, 30th of December 1898. There are four iterations of the text of this retraction. First was published in La Voz Española and Diario de Manila on the day of the execution, 30th of December 1898. The second text appeared in Barcelona, Spain, in the magazine La Juventud a few months after the execution, 14th of February 1897, by an anonymous writer, who was later on revealed to be Father Vicente Balaguer.
Did Rizal retract? There are four iterations of the text of this retraction. However, the original text was only found in the Archdiocesan Archives on 18th May 1935, after almost 4 decades of disappearance. The testimony of Corpio de Vigilancia. Another eyewitness account surfaced in 2016 through the research of the Professor Rene R. Escalante. In his research, document of the Corpio de Vigilancia include a report on the last hour of Rizal, written by Federico Moreno. The report details the state of the Corpio de Vigilancia to Moreno. There are four iterations of the text of this retraction. The Balaguer testimony. Doubts on the retraction document abound, especially because only eyewitness account of the writing of the document exists. That of the Jesuit Friar Vicente Balaguer. Primary source. Eyewitness account of the last hours of Rizal. Source: Michael Charleston, Chua, Retraction ni Jose Rizal, mga bagong dokumento at pananaw, GMA News Online, published 29 December 2019. Most Historious, Sir, the agent of the Corpio de Vigilancia station in Fort Santiago to report on the events during the day in prison of the accused Jose Rizal, informs me on this date of the following.
Did Rizal Retract, primary source, witness account of the last hours of Rizal. At 7:50 yesterday morning, Jose Rizal entered death row, armed by his counsel, Senior Valde and Trade Press Villa Clara. Guardians of the former and moments after entering, he was served a light breakfast. Senior Adred left death row at 10 and Rizal spoke for a long while with their fathers, Mark and Villa Clara, regarding religious matters, it seems. At 3 in the afternoon, Father March entered the chapel and Rizal handed him what he had written immediately. The chef of the firing squad, Senor Del Fresno, and the assistant of the plaza, Senor Mari, were informed. At 5 this morning of the 30th, the lover of Rizal arrived at the person dressed in mourning. Only the former entered the chapel, followed by a military chaplain whose name I can't ascertain.
This account corroborates the existence of the retraction document, giving it credence. However, nowhere in the account was polygram mentioned, which makes the friar a mere secondary source to the writing of the document. The retraction of Rizal remains to this day a controversy. Many scholars, however, agree that the document does not tarnish the heroism of Rizal. Rizal's connection to the Katipunan. It is undeniable, in fact, the precursor of the Katipunan as an organization is the La Liga Filipina, an organization Rizal founded, with Andres Bonifacio as one of its members. But La Liga Filipina was short-lived as the Spaniard exiled Rizal to the Pitan. Former members decided to band together to establish the Katipunan a few days after Rizal exile on 7 July 1892. He may not have been officially part of the Katipunan, but the Katipuneros showed great appreciation of his work toward the same goals. Out of the 28 members of the leadership of the Katipunan, known as the Kataas-Taasang Sanggunian ng Katipunan, from 1892 to 1896, 10 were former member of La Liga Filipina. Katipuneros even used Rizal name as a password. In 1896, the Katipuneros decided to inform Rizal of their plans to launch the revolution and send Pio Valenzuela to visit Rizal in Dapitan.
Valenzuela's account of his meeting with Rizal have been greatly adopted by many scholars, but according to him, Rizal objected of the plan, saying that doing so would be tantamount to suicide since it would be difficult to fight the Spaniards who had advantage of military resources. He added that the leaders of the Katipunan must do everything they could to prevent the spilling of the Filipino blood. He informed Rizal that the revolution could inevitable breakout of the Katipunan were to be discovered by the Spaniards. In 1901, the American managed to capture a Filipino messenger, Cecilio Sismundo, who carried with him documents from Aguinaldo. The American then faked some documents complete with forged signature, telling Aguinaldo that some Filipinos officers were sending him guerrillas with American prisoners. With the help of Spanish traitor Lazaro Segovia, the Americans assembled a company of pro-American Filipino soldiers, the Macabebe Scouts.
These were the soldiers who penetrated the camp of Aguinaldo. Disguised as soldiers of the Philippine Republic, they managed to capture Aguinaldo. When the president captured, his generals began to surrender, and the republic began to fall.
The document of the retraction of Jose Rizal too is being hotly debated as to its authenticity.
It was supposed to have been signed by Jose Rizal moments before his death. There were many witnesses, most of them Jesuits. The document only surfaced for public viewing on May 13, 1935.
However, Father P.O.P. a Spanish Jesuit reported that as early as 1907, the retraction of Rizal was copied verbatim and published in Spanish and reprinted in Manila. Father Gracia, who found original document, also copied at verbatim. In both reproduction, there were conflicting versions of the text. Add to this, the signing was very clear in the original Spanish document which Rizal supposedly signed. The date was December 29, 1890. Another supposedly original document surfaced. It bears the date December 29, 1890. The number 0 was evidently altered to make it look like letter 10. Still later, another supposedly original version came up. It has the date December 29, 1896. The time the 0 became a 6.
To this day, the retraction issue is like raging like a wildfire in the forest of the night. Others would like to believe the purported retraction of Rizal was invented by the friars to deflect the heroism of Rizal, which was centered on the friar abuses. Incidentally, Father Pio P, who copied verbatim Rizal's retraction, also figured prominently during the revolution. It was him, Andres Bonifacio reported, who had intimated to Aguinaldo the cessation of agitation in exchange of pardon. There are also not few people who believe that the autobiography of Josephine Bracken, written on February 22, 1897, is also forged and forged badly. The document supposedly written by Josephine herself supported the fact that they were married under the Catholic rites. Number 5. But upon closer look, there is a glaring difference between the penmanship of the document and other letters written by Josephine to Rizal. Surely, we must put the question of the retraction to rest. Though Rizal is a hero, whether he retracted or not, we must investigate if he really did a turnaround. If he did not, and the documents were forgeries, then somebody has to pay for trying to deceive a nation.
Studying this case can result to debates and argument about Rizal, if he really did retract or not. Una, Rizal retraction. Ikaduha kay eyewitness account of the last hour of Rizal. Ikatulo kay Rizal connection to the Katipunan. Ikapat kay the Rizal retraction and other cases. We therefore stand that Dr. Jose Rizal retracted. There are a lot of proofs say so after reading and analyzing the case. We believe that Rizal retracted.
Analysis of result retraction reasons. The letter of Rizal to his mother received on January 5, 1893. The letter says that Rizal have been going to the church every Sunday when he was in the Pitan. Testimony of the eyewitness. Father Balaguer, who was with Rizal and presented the retraction format prepared by Father Pio. The third is the retraction is a significant document because it established the act marriage between Jose Rizal and Josephine Bracken. The fourth one is after marriage, Rizal dedicated a Catholic devotional book to his two sisters, Josefa and Trinidad. In this case, it can also be stated that Rizal not fight Catholic religion. These reasons are proven evidence by documents presented in form and people as well as the statement testified by eyewitnesses. Conclusion. Whether the said controversy is true or false, the important thing is Dr. Jose P. Rizal has made a large contribution and considered as the largest factor why we claim our independence against Spaniards. Like Senator Jose Dioknos said, surely whether Rizal did as a Catholic or an apostate adds or detracts nothing from his greatness as Filipino. Hero for the death to prove to those who deny our patriotism that we know who to die for our duty and our beliefs.